Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for more Astrologian level 40. Today we are getting started as always with our minion roulette giving us some minute mind flare. Hello there. Alright then, today, Janikanar, what do you have for us? Janikanar appears slightly distressed. Speak with the Astrologian and try to learn if aught is amiss. And we're getting Aspected Helios. Ooh, that is AoE regen heals. Nice. Are you doing well, Satora? Well, then that at least makes two of us. I cannot keep such important news from you, Satora. Lady Laviva and Quimperain, just last night they fell victim to another ambush at the hands of bandits. Oh dear. The ever-resourceful Quimperain proved his invaluable worth once again with a dashing display of chivalry that would shame any knights in the sea. A statement that attests to the sorry state of our knights. But that is a chat we can have over a different cup of tea. When Lady Laviva attempted to retire to a room at that filthy inn in the Broom, I had our sorely disused second floor cleared and furnished with trappings for my own home. She is up there now and asked to see you the moment you arrived. Well, I'm glad they're both okay. They're both okay, right? Hi, Laviva. Hi, Quimperain. Everything okay? You survived? Wait, you don't seem at all surprised to see me here. Did Janikanar tell you of the attack? Damn the fool, and after I told him to keep his mouth shut. Though I suppose it must bear some of the fault for ever thinking he could do as he was told. Now I suppose you are wondering why I summoned you here to these makeshift chambers, and no, it has not to do with the bandit attacks that appears are much more common in your realm than I thought. There are times when the heavens may provide you with a vision of the future that is slightly beyond your original aim. In these cases, the stars are not flawed, only out of order. So by shuffling a card back into the deck, we are in no way ignoring or denying a future, merely postponing a reading intended for a later date, and replacing it with something that better pertains to the present. I trust that you will pick up this technique swifter than Janikanar. Oh no! This quest used to give you a completely different ability that no longer exists, and now the story makes no sense. This quest used to give you redraw, which let you shuffle cards back into your deck to get different cards out. Which was more relevant, back when the cards were randomly selected whenever you drew a card. That's not quite so relevant now, is it? Now that the cards are in a very fixed order. Oops! That's very funny. Oh no. Oh no, well at least we got Aspected Helios, which is a nice ability. Alright then, well, with that interesting relic of a pre-Dawn Trail Astrologian out of the way, what are we actually doing? Laviva appears to be fully recovered from her ordeal with the bandits and is ready to continue our training. Are you ready, my pupil? The gate to the fourth heaven awaits. However, the location I have chosen for attunement will not remain the most optimal for long. You are to travel with Janikanar, and I will make the journey with Quimperain. There are no objections? Good. Wait, where are we going? Where are we going? Janikanar? It sounds like she expects you to tell me. And I swear to God, if you don't remember... If it is Lady Laviva you seek, she just left with Quimperain for Limsa Lominsa. Oh God. If you make haste, you may still be able to catch them at the airship landing. Me, as much as I would like to indulge myself on the pillars of Rotano pleasure barges, there is a congress to be held in the vault, and all the prominent houses have been summoned. My presence at such an event would be sorely missed, so I fear this next lesson must needs proceed without me. I'm certain Lady Laviva will understand. I can always open the third gate another day, or was it the fourth? Third or fourth, it is of no matter. The stars certainly will not be going anywhere. Well, he's gonna screw himself. Alright then, let's make our way to Limsa Lominsa. This feels like a bad idea. Let us simply hope that, our strong ties with Limsa Lominsa for all the aid we've provided in the past and for formerly being a member of the Maelstrom. Are we still a member of the Maelstrom or have they kicked us out? Let's hope they haven't kicked us out. Let's hope that the news has not spread so far as to screw our ability to actually go to Limsa Lominsa and do this lesson. Ideally, hopefully, we will... boo! Okay. I guess we're teleporting there. But hopefully we can get in, get this lesson done, and get out before anyone notices us. After all, Limsa Lominsa is quite a crowded place. No one's gonna notice us. Oh, shoot. I keep accidentally hitting back to cancel updating the portrait when I want to confirm the portrait. Okay, we are meeting down at Hawker's Valley. Got it. Alright, Quimperane, where is Lady Leviva? Milady, the Lady Leviva is missing. We disembarked the airship together, but became separate in the chaos of the landing. Seeing as how the lady has found herself victim of bandit attacks twice since arriving in Eorzea, I fear she may be targeted once again, especially considering the location. This is my first time setting foot in Limsa Lominsa, but I have been made aware of its landmarks. Might I suggest we search independently so that we might cover more ground? I shall start with several of the seemingly more disreputable locations, such as the Drowning Wench, the Astalicia, and the Missing Member. Would my lady be so kind as to search Fisherman's Bottom and the Coral Tower? Let us meet at the 7th stage once our survey is complete. Okay. Fisherman's Bottom and Coral Tower. Hopefully we can locate her quickly before anything happens. And hopefully nobody notices that we're here. Oh god, I don't like this. I tried for a good long while to figure out some way to work in these job quests without a, hey, it's Vekebe! Okay, Vekebe can be trusted. 20-odd summers since I spilled from my modest loins, and once I ever heard of the word astrologian. Now in the span of 2 bloody bells, I gone and bet myself not one, but an honest god, a goodness pair of live stargoppers. Didn't see where that other fair-skinned lass buggered off to. One says that, though, off ended up on the pleasure barges, if you catch my drift. Let's hope that didn't happen. Anyways, Vekebe, you don't recognize me? Alright, well, fair enough. Okay, next up, Coral Tower. So that is up to the Marauders Guild. Well, at the very least, I know she's not going to rat me out. The Marauders here, literally being the home of the Yellow Jackets, I'm not so certain I'm going to be safe. Reiner, you don't recognize... Oh, God. Yeah, I tried for a while to figure out some way to work in the job quests so we could actually use the Heavensward jobs without, you know, dealing with the fact that we're not technically allowed in much of Eorzea right now, and it just didn't work. Thankfully, yeah, no, the news hasn't really spread. Pippin has done a very admirable job of keeping the news suppressed. Another astrologian? How odd. It is not often that even our city-state, known for its diversity, welcomes a single reader of the stars through its gates, let alone 2, and in the same day, no less. Yes, I took a few moments from my duties to speak with her about the city-state. She seemed quite interested in our dealings with the Sahagin, the Serpent Reavers, and the Garlean Empire. I told her what I could, but she left after only a few moments. It was as if she thought she was being pursued, but the Charlene was gone before I could assign her a Yellow Jacket escort. Okay, well, we know she has been both here and down at Fisherman's Bottom. She's gathering info and appears to be being hunted, it seems, according to Reiner? Not hunted, followed. Also, new feature in 7.1, character lean. Finally, your characters will lean into their turns. Alright, Brunbar, have you seen the astrologian? I seen me a stuffy lass in rum garb poking her loverly head in holes where I weren't wanted. 'Tis rare we get one so worldly down in the gurgling belly of the tower. I had to halt training to work out what the fuss was about. The maid inquired as to where she might find herself a nip or two of some of the strong stuff, so I pointed her in the direction of our resident apothecary, Carvalane, over at the 7th Sage. Okay, so 7th Sage seems to be our best bet. We're gonna go speak with Carvalane then, eh? Thankfully, that's not too far away. Just a quick walk down here. Alright, Carvalane, I need to speak with you. Hey, Quimperane, you ended up in the same place. This Lady Leviva, you said she was an astrologian, yes? It has been many summers, but there was a time when I too dreamed of reading the stars. To think if I had a teacher as lovely as her, my life might have taken a different direction. Interesting. Lady Satora, I bear good tidings. The Lady Leviva is scheduled to return here within a matter of bells. It seems she entered a contract with Carvalane for the purchase of several of the apothecary's wares. An interesting girl, that one. Very rarely do we see young maidens walk the Lominsan streets without escort, and almost never do they come to me seeking, spice. Still, she did appear quite uneasy, as if being watched or followed. Suspicions, I must say, not uncommon in our fair city. Might she be in some manner of trouble? Those few who agree to speak with me at the Drowning Wench and the missing members claim the same. My short stay on the Oscillation bore no fruit whatsoever. What were you able to find, milady? Yeah, it sounds like she's being followed, and she's been to both of my locations as well. I see. So we have ascertained the fact that the lady is being followed, and that she is aware of that fact. If this is the case, I believe she will attempt to move somewhere where she will be in plain sight of as many people as possible. I doubt that will help in this town. Kidnappings and killings are conducted in broad daylight here, and when they happen, most people just keep their heads down so as not to have them removed from their shoulders. 12, damn this town! Milady, I shall set out once more and try to locate Lady Laviva. There is still the chance she may return here on her own, so I ask that you remain in case she does. If she has not arrived at the rendezvous point by the time of her scheduled meeting with Carvalane, then we shall both go to the one location that is most populated after the sun falls in Limsa, the Drowning Wench. Alright, and it seems we are going to have a solo duty. Oh dear. Well, let's hope she's safe. It appears that your companion is tied up. Not literally, I hope. Perhaps you should head to the wench and see if she is there like your friend believes. Though I fear that if she did not make it that far, you may never find her again. At least not alive. Worry not, my starry-eyed friend. If by chance you were to arrive here after your departure, you have my word that no harm shall come to her while she remains behind the Seven Sages' doors. Alright, sounds good. Thank you, Carvalane. Alright, let's go see if we can track her down. Hey, have you happened to see a Charlene astrologian around here? Okay, now that's just impolite, Satora. Still impolite, but at least a woman in black? What's wrong with a woman standing for you? No, I'm looking for someone specific. Alright, well, you had nothing for me. How about you? Have you seen a Charlene astrologian around here? I might have seen Mia last scurrying off to the Hylian. The Hylian? Alright, let's get down there then. See if anyone spotted her. Hello there. Are you... Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright then, let's deal with this. We've got astrologians attacking us in broad moonlight. Here, let me draw my cards and let's get fighting. And yeah, we don't have anyone else to support us to put the balance on, so let's use the balance on ourselves. Milady, the area is filled with imposters who seek to keep us occupied while their leader pursues Lady Laviva. We must be quick. I noticed that there are those about who would attempt to stall us. Must mean the lady still eludes them. Follow me. I fear she may not be able to remain hidden for much longer. Strong point. Alright, Quimprain. Let's stick together for this. Now, are you the real Lady Laviva? Or are you another imposter? Nope, you're an imposter, of course. Like moths to the flame. Silly, you'll be pleased when I bring her back your wings. Another imposter. Ifrit's fiery piss. Just how many of these damn rogues are there? Too many. Too damn many. Why are there astrologians coming after Laviva? What the hell is going on? Alright, where are we going next, Quimprain? You lead the way, and I will be here for backup. Ah, yeah, we probably should actually heal you, given you are the actual combatant here, and I am the healer. At least now that we have you with us, I have someone to use my cards on, other than myself. Laviva versus Laviva! Which one is Lady Laviva? I is Lady Lavevi? You have to even ask, Quimperain. Lady Satora, I cannot trust even my own eyes. Which one is the true Lady Laviva? Gee, I wonder who. It surely can't be the one who said her name correct. It surely must be the one who said her name incorrectly. Quite clever of you, Satora, to discern which of us was the imposter. Lady Laviva, stay behind me. Evil still lurks. I mean, it wasn't that clever. She said your name wrong. Lady Laviva, you have my apologies. It was my fault I allowed us to become separated. Do not blame yourself, Quimperain. I sensed danger at the landing and it was my instinct to run, as ever I have. I forgot that I could trust you. Unfortunately, by the time I realized such, there was no sign of you, so I did what I could to blend in, choosing crowded places, speaking with as many locals as possible, though all the while feeling that there were unseen eyes watching my every move. By the time I realized that my pursuers were simply leading me away from you, night had already fallen, giving them the perfect opportunity to strike. It was then that I witnessed several of the bandits had disguised themselves in garb similar to mine. I assumed this was confused with two of you still searching for me. It was then I conceived the idea to play the part of an imposter myself. Why hide in the shadows when you can hide in plain sight? Smart, smart. That was quite brilliant of you, Lady Laviva. May I ask, were you at any time able to discern who these pursuers were? The amount of effort put into your capture would suggest they are more than mere pirates looking to sell you into slavers. Unfortunately, no, and I wasn't about to walk up and ask them who they were or who had hired them. But that is all behind us now. Let us see if we can salvage something from this horrible night. The fourth gate ascends nearby, Satora. Shall we not see it made yours? To the anchor yard. Well, I'll be a barnacle on a kraken's arse. If it ain't the Stargoppin lassie come to scry us our fortunes. Tell us, which one of you'll be dying first like? The beat red knight with the carp in his codpiece? Or the stern-faced venture on her high hobby horse? God damn it, how many pirates are in this godforsaken hell? Well, considering this is a city of pirates, all of them. The serpent revests? Well, alright then. Okay, Quimperain, I'm gonna need to... Please let me target you. And let's get to killing these Serpent Revis. And the pirate captain's hiding in back. You get your ass over here and die. Okay, Serpent Revis first. Let me toss a combust on you, and then heals for Quimperain, and a buff to your offense. Nope, not Benefic. We want Benefic too. I need to figure out some way to deal with Benefic. I want to keep it on my hotbar on the off chance I get queued into a low-level duty. But it's not exactly the most useful of abilities. Ah, crap, now I'm under attack. Okay. No, don't you dare come after me like that. Okay, Aspected Helios get heals on everyone. Quimperain, I need you, urgently. Please get them off of me. The Night Watch reported the pair of mages flinging magics down at the yard. Thought it would be you two. You can hear the clamor all the way down in the bottom. And I ain't want to turn a deaf ear to a proper midnight melee. Nice, we got Bronbar from the Marauders Guild, and we got Vikebe from the Rogues Guild. Everyone's coming to save us. Hell yeah. Okay, let's take care of the support first. Would seem like the smart idea, especially now that we have backup, so we're a little bit safer. Alright. Pirate Captain, just you left. Oh, it is so good to have some friends showing up to help. It is just really delightful that we get to actually see, like, the Kebe come back and Bronbar come back. A manservant and a maid. That's all I was told. Worked up quite the thirst I have. If you find yourself beset by any more pirates or brigands or such, I'll be wetting both my blade and the whistle over at the wench. A fine spot of merrymaking if I do say so myself. Maybe next time you can learn me a couple of them star tricks. Ha! Lay down them weapons or I'll cut the old man a new grin under his chin. I cannot believe that actually worked! Nor can I, but then again never have I fought someone so credulous. Now let us do this as they do in the Fear Babes. You step over here, I'll let the man go. Easy peasy. Wait, I know you! You're the bandit leader who attacked Lady Laviva's grandfather in the Black Shroud. Someone has a good memory for being so on in years. Well then, this changes everything. First off, I can finally drop this annoying pirate accent. And secondly, I suppose I can simply kill you now rather than after pretending to let you go once the lady has drawn close enough. Stop right there. Unhand that man or I'll have your head tarred on the prow of a galley by Cockcrow. First maniacal marauders and feline fishers and now the Commodore of the Swyvan Thalassocratic Navy. How many more gods is this machine gonna drop on me? Until next time, Lady Laviva. You have my apologies. I was a fool to fall for the bandit's trick. Amazing. In all my years, that was the first time I've ever seen that feigning death trick actually work. But now is not a moment to be dwelling on our many failings. I have a dastard to apprehend. You'd be surprised how often people run after being told to stop right there. Yeah, Quimperi's never gonna live that down. And got beat by a carbuncle. Lady Laviva, that pirate. She was the same bandit who... Yes, I know, and that changes little, for I still have no idea who she may be, or who she may be working for. There's naught we can do until the Commodore brings the woman to justice, or until she decides to attack us again. What we can do is what we came here for, Satora's training. Now, look to the stars and behold the arrow. The fourth heaven, or the heaven of wind, was created atop a lofty peak by Ocean the Wanderer, whose footsteps have been guided by the navigator. The wind that blows off Limlane seas guides the arrow fast and true, and so shall it deliver the weary souls of those trapped in the mire of confusion, indecision, and over-contemplation. The fourth heaven has opened its gates, allowing you access to its sacred penetralia. From this day forth, its power is yours to interpret and wield. That power will further aid you as you continue to hone your skills. Now let us return to Ishgard. I have a few words for a certain student of mine who felt inclined to forego this particular lesson. I forget how these quests originally worked, but I want to say originally, back, like, when these quests were first implemented, and possibly all the way up through Endwalker. I did these a long time ago. But I want to say the way this originally worked was you unlocked each card with each heaven you opened. But I don't know if that's true, or if that's my memory failing me, or if, like, I just wish that was the case because that would be really cool. But that's not how it works now, unfortunately. Kind of feels like the job quest for Astrologian got kind of nerfed a little bit, just from the rework to try and make the job itself play a little bit nicer for people. Oh well. Jenna, you're in trouble. Satora, you might have had the decency to warn me that Lady Laviva was in a mood with me for not joining you. She seemed to think that I was to blame for your misadventures. Well, you certainly could have helped. Now, why would that be? It is not as if my being there would have prevented the bandits from attempting to abduct Laviva. These being the same bandits who attacked you in the Black Shroud, which, by the way, is another location I was not at. This is plainly something far beyond our control. Jenna, the fact that you weren't there both times is making you more suspicious. The fuck is wrong with you? What's going on? And furthermore, it is not as if I was merely simping cordials and waltzing the baronets. I was helping further our cause. I spoke with several high-ranking cardinals about Lady Laviva being granted the opportunity to speak at the vault regarding Charlie and astrology. What do you think of that? I was politely turned down, of course, but it is the gesture that will one day lead to another gesture, which will one day lead to a head inclined slightly in the general direction of another gesture. Little steps, my protege, little steps. Fuck you. You convince yourself that you're helping, sure. Alright, what's next for Heavensward now that we've dealt with that? It's time for the level 45 quest. Yeah, no main story this week. I'm trying to get these jobs caught up so we can actually start using them in the main story. And we'll see everyone next time for the level 45 Dark Knight quest, I think.